So, just got done with the walk, and God definitely provided in lots of ways in a span of like 5 minutes. So, basically, I've been praying about fear, right, for like a long time because, like, I know the only thing holding me back in this life is fear. And that goes for like literally everybody. Unless you are, of course, like struggling with like addiction and stuff like that. Like, everybody's got their own thing going on, right? And I remember, especially today, there's a lot of instances going on where I was like, dang, I could capitalize if I wasn't like letting fear like get in the way, you know what I mean? And I watched this YouTube video basically, and he was talking about like, he was basically saying like, don't be like the spiritual person who like just, he was kind of like, he was kind of like bashing religion, but like, and spiritual people as well. And he was like, basically, it's what I learned in Ecclesiastes yesterday, in my last video. He literally said, like, just be happy in your work. Work extremely hard in what you enjoy. And he even said, like, the fact that he's doing that, he has, like, no regrets. Because he's working on what he actually loves to do, right? And point being, I was like, yeah, man, I would love to do that. Like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I would love to do that if, like, fear just wasn't in my way, you know? Like, I would love to just, like, get out there and try to do something I love. Anyways, point being, I'm, like, eating lunch or whatever. And then I start thinking about, like, what my family, like, would, because I had just talked to my aunt. She lives in Peru. She doesn't live in America. And it was her birthday, and, like, I just started thinking about her and all my family in Peru. And I'm like, man, like, subconsciously, or maybe even unconsciously, people like when you start like embodying yourself as this person like people can like rely on. Like, I have so many people in life that like they rely on me, they count on me. Like, if you have that mentality, because it is true, like people do rely on you at the end of the day, like, but like if you keep embodying that and think like, yeah, I'm doing this for them, right, then like you start getting that mindset of like, okay, I gotta do this, I can do this, God's on my side, I'm gonna win, right? And this fear thing it's been driving me crazy, because ever since like I realized fear is what's holding me back, like it's been hard to like take steps and take action into the fear, right? But then my friend, she sent me this reel, and it was like, here's how to biblically overcome your fear. And I was like, bro, I had been praying about this for like so long. And then on top of that, I had been praying about it a little bit today and like just had thoughts throughout my day like, dang, fear, dang, fear. You know what I mean? And then like it just comes about like while I'm on my walk, like just checking my DMs, and then boom. So of course I read it. And then I got introduced to Psalm 27. And it's a psalm of King David. And basically, it's just affirmations that like, you're going to have trials, you're going to have people against you, but the kingdom of God is so grand and God is on your side. Like, how can you fail? Like don't fear, you know? And I think that's like a step I should take, like just meditating on Psalm 27. And I recommend this for somebody out there who's struggling with fear as well. Like, meditate on Psalm 27. Because I was on my walk, I wasn't reading it, but you know how like on like the little Bible app, on like the mobile devices, there's the Bible app. And then you can like play it on audio. I was listening to it, and I was like, dang, I was like, this is a good word. It was like registering to my brain like what I was listening. And basically my point being is like, the fear is always there, but like I've just been praying I can like overcome it. And I pray that you can overcome your fear as well, because it's hard, man. But like I know, like for me personally, that's the only thing that's holding me back in this life. Like, even this is a bit scary, but there's the whole thing with me, and like I'm only posting it to YouTube where there's like maybe like 5 or 10 people, some barely that I know. You know what I mean? It's like, it's easy. And I've been doing it, right? that's another thing. Fear dies like when you actually start doing it. But then I start overthinking a little bit when I want to post to like Instagram, TikTok, these like bigger short form platforms, right? But I keep thinking in my head, like, this is God's way of preparing me. Like, all of it is like in his plan. Like, he's been preparing me to start going, to get more people to view my videos, more people to view my stuff, me having more confidence, me overcoming fear more, and me being allowed to, say what I gotta say, and, like, maybe take this content thing seriously, because if I saw potential with it, which I do low key, if I just stay consistent and, keep overcoming my fear and then taking those bold steps that some people might not think are as bold as I think they are, but like taking those steps, right? So I think it just connects beautifully to like the video I made yesterday about Ecclesiastes, how everything is meaningless really when you think about it. So why even fear? If you kind of like logically you think that, like, why even be afraid if everything is meaningless at the end of the day? Like, we're just like the animals, we're gonna die, right? But like, there's still like the flesh, the ego. It's like, that's why it has fear. Fear is the ego. Fear is your flesh wanting to stay comfortable, not wanting to evolve, not wanting to get your pride hurt, not wanting to get humiliated, not having people think about you what you think they're gonna think about you, right? And it's kind of just like trusting in God in those situations, you know what I mean? So yeah, my point being, Psalm 27, it's only the beginning, right? I mean, God is faithful. He did answer my prayer about fear, and I think this is like one of the first steps, just meditate on Psalm 27, keep taking those bold steps, keep making these videos for people that watch it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say, and hopefully it helped some of you guys out there too. So yeah, y'all stay blessed. Peace.